Hey everybody, I'm Matt here with FoxHaven Roofing located in South Florida. If you're getting ready to do a roof project on your home or even considering it, you probably have a lot of questions around insurance. That's a major issue here in the state of Florida. As we get nailed year after year by these big storms, roofing becomes a major point of contention for your insurance company. I want to go over all of the things we can do from a roofing standpoint to strengthen the home, hopefully get you some discounts on your insurance, and speak to any myths surrounding certain roofing materials or things that may happen with your roof. This is an umbrella shot at getting all of that into one video. Okay, let's start with the number one most important thing for your insurance company, and that is mitigation. All insurance companies operate with mitigation, whether it's risk mitigation for life insurance or here in the state of Florida, wind mitigation. We're trying to insure homes, but we have high wind events annually, so they want us to take steps to mitigate wind issues. Those steps are found on this form. This is a wind mitigation form. There's a number of things on it that we as your roofer can do to provide you with a safer roof on your home. Starting with a peel and stick underlayment. This PSU, peel and stick underlayment, gives you what your insurance company refers to as secondary water resistance, or SWR. They want to know that if a storm comes through and pulls your primary roof covering off of your house, whether it be shingles or metal or tile, whatever it is, that you have secondary water resistance under there. So when this gets put onto the roof, it heats up and it actually glues to the roof surface. So if, like I said, if the shingles blow away, you still have waterproofing on your home. Your insurance company wants to know that if your shingles blow away, they don't have to worry about interior damage as well. They're just addressing a roof. Second thing that we do, and this is a building code requirement, is we re-nail your roof deck to the trusses. There are specific nailing patterns that are required by the building department and get addressed on our wind mitigation inspection. And there is actually a certain type of nail that we're required to use. It's called a ring shank nail, minimum diameter of 8D. And what this does is when it penetrates through the plywood and into your roof truss, the wood swells around the rings on the nail, and it actually acts kind of like a screw in the roof truss, so that if you do have a storm event come through and start to put upward pressure on your roof, these ring shank nails are going to stop the plywood from desheathing and blowing off of the roof. This is the second item we'll find on our wind mitigation inspection that we're able to help you out with as your roofer. And here's a big one. This one's going to earn you some serious savings on your insurance policy. This is what we commonly call a hurricane strap. Anywhere your roof comes down and meets a perimeter wall of your home, we can take this and strap it down over top of the roof truss to the exterior wall, so that if we have wind come up and hit the wall and come up to the roof at the perimeter, this is going to be nailed down to either side of the roof truss on top of the exterior wall, holding your roof trusses in place, providing a ton of extra strength for your home in the event that we do have a wind event. Roof shape is a big one for the home insurance companies. Most people can't do much about their roof shape unless you're building a new home. If you are building a new home, consider what's called a hip roof. We have no overhangs, we have no gables. That's considered the strongest against a wind event in the state of Florida. Each of these upgrades that we can put onto your home will serve to give you some discounts. Here at FoxHaven, we always aim to obviously meet code requirements, but exceed them in order to save our homeowners, our customers, a little bit of money when it comes to their insurance premium. Okay, so that's the wind mitigation inspection. Now it's time to address the metal roof myth. A lot of people say to us, but if I put a metal roof on my home, won't the value of my home go up and in turn my insurance policy as well? And the answer is no. Your insurance policy is based on risk. If we put a stronger roofing system on your home, we are mitigating the risk factor on the home. We're providing you with a stronger roof solution so that if a storm does come, your insurance company has no risk. A properly installed metal roof gives you a lot more protection from high wind speeds, impacts on the roof, and uplift around the perimeter of the house. If anything, putting a metal roof on your home should see you a considerable discount in your insurance premium. If that doesn't happen, it's probably a good time to go ahead and shop. Contact an insurance broker, see what other insurance companies are saying, because you actually have a lower risk home now because you put a metal roof on. And the last thing, from an insurance company's perspective, not all roofing materials are created equal. There's a number of different things you can put on your home here in the state of Florida that will protect you initially, but the long-term effects are not the same across the board. First, we have 3-tab shingles. It's the cheapest option to put on your house up front, but around the 10 to 12 year mark, you have the possibility of your insurance company refusing you eligibility. It deteriorates at the fastest rate of all of the available roofing materials. Not the best option for putting on your house if longevity is the key for you. Then we have architectural shingles. They're a little bit stronger than the 3-tab. They are going to last a little bit longer, maybe 15 to say 18 years of eligibility with the insurance company. Again, carrier by carrier, that varies, but that's a good idea of what to base it off of. Concrete tile roof. We do a ton of tile roofs here in Florida. It is very pretty to look at, but it's expensive to replace for sure. There's a lot of extra weight in tearing the roof off. It's also expensive to maintain. You can see a concrete tile roof lasts 25, maybe 30 years. But the maintenance that goes in there is pretty pricey. We have to go ahead and replace some waterproofing at some point in the roof's life in order to get to its full lifespan. And then we have the star of the insurance company show, that's metal roofing. They're class 4 impact rated. They carry a 40 to 50 year lifespan. And truthfully, insurance companies, it kind of varies how long they offer you to cover the roof for. My roof on my house, personally, they gave me a 40-year offer letter for my roof covering. So that puts into perspective the differences between the materials. Maybe we can get 20, 25 years out of concrete tile. That's a real good life. But 40 to 50 years out of a roofing system is like pretty crazy. Lastly, we have a lot of flat roofs in the state of Florida. This is probably going to be your biggest issue for your home insurance company. It's a modified bitumen that gets put on the flat roof because the water is not actively shedding off of the roof. It ages at a much faster rate. You can expect maybe 8, 10 years before that needs to be addressed. If you're getting a new roof in the state of Florida, we got to remember we're not just taking off shingles and putting back shingles. We have the opportunity to increase our home's hurricane defense. So let's not leave insurance discounts on the table, and let's not accept no for an answer when we go ahead and do all these improvements and don't see any discount. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more South Florida roofing tips.